A new king was created when a new mind was created. A new man came forth with betterness and goodness and strength when a switch occurred in the mind. It's called a switch. Like, it happens like when you switch and try to turn on the light. Once the mind is all that switch, then you see a newness in life. You can have a new car, you can have a new job, you can have a new house, but if you still get into those things with the same mindset, you're always gonna have the same result. So this is where everything happens. It's switching the mind. You're gonna be like, oh my God, are these people changed? Is this person a changed person? Is this a changed thing? Yeah, because once the mind is changed, definitely the life is a new one. Everything is new. Input determines output. Because this change comes from the things you receive, the things you hear every day, the people you talk to every day, the environment you live at, what you accept as the truth. That is called belief. Like your belief system, what the things you say, okay, this is the truth for me. Once you have these things, these are the inputs of life. Definitely it's gonna determine the output you get. So your belief system, the environment, the people you talk to has to be the kind of result you expect or you want. Because as Mike Tyson said, you have to be him before you become him. You have to be that change. You have to be that newness. It's a being, it's a kind of person you exist as before you can become the change. So you have to switch that mind. You have to switch that thinking. You have to start seeing things different. Okay, like you're gonna see two persons. One person sees situation and is gonna be like, why is this happening to me? Like, why is life always this way? And you see another person is gonna have the same situation and say, okay, this is what I have. This is the situation I'm facing. How can I make it better? For this is happening for me, not against me. This is some kind of a tool to grow, some kind of a way to elevate myself. The way we see things will always determine the way we react to them. Don't see things as they happen against you. See it as they happen for you. For a lot of these situations that come up to us as a result of preparing us for a better tomorrow, for a better challenge. I always see that the future comes with more, with greatness. It can be more of challenges. It can be more of success. It can be more of friendship. It's just going to be more of something. And that's how I see the future, and that is really a way to see the future. And when you see it this way, you learn to deal with what you have today, so you can understand how to deal with what you get tomorrow. It's just feeling like I am responsible for whatever I get. Whatever comes to me is my responsibility, how I react to it or how I deal with it, and not like people make this happen to me, people did this to me, life happened this way for me. Once you start seeing things different, once you start envisioning your life in a new way, once you start, because I read a book yesterday, and this guy was saying change is from within, and this within is saying is the way you start seeing it. Like if you say I see myself as a musician in the future, or I see myself as a doctor already, you already see it. So the mind is switching, like, what am I going to start doing to become a doctor? So once that switch exists in your mind, once that movement exists, definitely you become a new person. You start seeing things different. You're going to be like, this, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. This is what I want. For look at, the focus is not on what we don't have. The focus is on what we need to get what we want. What we need to get what we want to become. What do I need to achieve this? The need. It's not what I don't have. What I don't have is not, it's not a big deal, because maybe what I don't have is not even what I need. So if you know what you need, identifying that makes you way closer to whatever you want to get. And you're going to see that the things you need to grow are way close to you. Switch your mind this day. Start seeing things different. Start feeling different. I will insist on the fact that work on your daily input. what you listen to, what you eat, who you talk to, who you accept as a friend, who you interact with, who you happy with. For as Les Brown said, when you go for a walk with someone, something happens. It is spiritual. You can't explain it. Either you walk on that person's pace or they walk at yours. When you say this person is my friend, or this is my partner, or this is my team, either they walk at your pace or you walk at theirs. And a lot of us, if we realize, we have pulled back our strength, our power, our success, and walking at the pace of other people. Like we don't think big anymore because we have a bunch of friends who don't think big, so we now at their pace. On this day, I tell you, it don't matter who is gonna feel bad for your decisions, but this is what the future holds for you. Look back. If you see that you are the wrong spot, you have to switch your mind. And for you to switch your mind, you have to switch your input. You have to switch your beliefs. You have to switch the things you accept as the truth. Because after everything, whatever situation we get tomorrow, we are the only ones who get the consequences. No one suffers it with us. If it is positive, it's ours. If it is negative, it's ours. It's not your mom, it's not your dad, it's not your friends, it's not any person. But it always falls back to you. Switch your mind if you want better. Because you want to know what? You are better. You are way better than you think. You are glorious. You are the change. So be the change so you can receive the change.